Today is all about the perfect pork taco, and it doesn't take much. So we're gonna take a beautiful pork shoulder, turn it into a simple but absolutely delicious taco with an incredible marinated onion, crispy skin, queso fresco, and fresh cilantro. It's also a great base for your own toppings. So no matter what you like on your pork tacos, this is the video for you. I got this beautiful bone-in skin-on pork because I have plans for the skin. So grab a sharp knife and use just the tip to seam down between the fat cap and the skin. Get as close to the skin as you're comfortable with. Set that aside for just a minute and let's make the rub. The base here is 2 parts salt and 1 part sugar. And you do you, but I'm going with the classic, simple, freshly ground black pepper. So load that up and toss it thoroughly. Snag the shoulder, pop it onto a rack, and season it very thoroughly all around with the seasoning mix. Make sure to really get every little nook and cranny full of seasoning. Then pop it into your fridge uncovered for at least a couple of hours, but ideally overnight, to soak in all of that flavor and dry out the exterior for a nice bark. While that's sitting, grab the skin and put it right next to the edge of your work surface, and keeping your knife parallel with the board, saw through to start to shave all of the fat off. I like to go with thin strips, and then once most of the fat is removed, grab your knife and scrape at it until there's so little fat left that you can see the skin through it. Now pop it into a pot, cover it with water, season it very lightly with salt, and bring it to just simmering for 45 minutes. Once that's done, go in on a final gentle scrape to remove any remaining fat, and then cut it into strips to dry out. The goal here is pork skin with no fat that is totally dried. So when it fries, it puffs and gets super crunchy and delicious. If you're letting your pork shoulder go overnight, I pop these onto the rack next to the shoulder uncovered and let them dry out in the fridge. Or if you happen to have a dehydrator, all the better. Set it around 125 degrees and keep going until the skin is brittle. This pork has been sitting overnight, and now I'm gonna take the shoulder off the tray and rinse the extra juices on the sheet pan to make cleanup a little easier. And then wrap the pork up in aluminum foil. Keep that fat cap pointed up so it bastes the meat as it slowly cooks. Line the bottom of your tray with foil just to help with the cleanup, and then throw the pork onto the rack and put it into a 350-degree oven for about 4.5 hours. Then snatch out the shoulder, remove all of the foil, and pop it into the oven for about another hour until it's got a deeply caramelized bark while we finish with the toppings. Grab a red onion and slice half of it nice and thin. The thinner the better. Also split a habanero chili, take out the seeds, and slice it into strips. Toss them into a bowl and season them with a nice big pinch of sea salt and a slightly smaller pinch of cane sugar. Stir them around until they've got almost their own sauce coating them. These are called Xnipec onions. It involves 3 very Yucatecan ingredients: red onion, habanero chili, and Seville, aka sour orange juice. Now, the chances of you being able to get your hands on sour oranges outside of the Yucatan are slim to none, but thankfully, I've got a solution for you. Combine 2 parts lime juice, 1 part orange juice, and 1 part grapefruit juice. It's an amazing citrus combo, and while it doesn't taste exactly like sour orange, it's pretty damn close. Pour the citrus over the onions and let them marinate for at least 30 minutes. Time to finish the pork skin. Grab a thick pan, I'm using cast iron, and fill it about halfway up with a neutral frying oil. Bring it up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and gently lower in the pork skin. Stir them around constantly until they're golden brown, puffy, and super crunchy. Lift them out, drain them on paper towels, and season them immediately with salt. The pork is looking perfect. Drop it into a bowl and pour in all of the pan juices. Pull the bone out and use a couple of forks to pull the meat into small chunks. I'm going with the 50-50 flour and corn tortilla, and I'm gonna give it a quick char over a burner and then absolutely load it up with pulled pork, crispy skin, the Xnipec onions, some queso fresco, and what taco is a taco without fresh cilantro? Wow, you should probably give this one a shot. Let me know what you think, and I will see you soon.